Akihabara is the place every anime fan dreams of visiting. Known as Tokyo's electric town, it has become the hotspot for anime and otaku culture. Figures, manga, model kits, merchandise. If you love anime, this place will drain your wallet in the best way possible. Today I will show you 8 stores you could visit in Akihabara, starting with the most famous building. From Akihabara South Station exit, you can't miss this iconic building. Radio Kaikan has been the birth center of Tokyo's electric town and is now a haven for any merchandise related to otaku culture. The second floor has a marketplace concept, where locals sell their figures and collectibles in small displays. Prices are a bit high, but you might find some rare items. Another store on this floor sells prize figures. These can be won from the claw machines in the arcades. In the racks, you can find hundreds of mini collectibles. They come mainly from the gashapon machines, which are the capsule toys. Personally, I was very impressed by the selection of Monster Hunter figures for sale. K-books can be found on the third floor. This store sells all kinds of merchandise, including prize figures and small collectibles like buttons, acrylics, stickers and keychains. On the fourth floor we can find one of the most popular anime stores worldwide, Ami. If you're interested in brand new products, fresh from the factory, this is the place to be. You can see upcoming figures on display and buy scale figures, action figures, collectibles, minifigures, remnant, and you can find the Square Enix store here. Lastly, there are Nendoroids, new in package, but also model kits from all kinds of series. For the next store, we will turn right and walk along the main street. Eventually, we will stumble upon this huge building, Volks Hobby Paradise. There are 6 floors stocked with otaku collectibles, model kits, figures, merchandise, and temporary goods. On the ground floor, we will find another marketplace concept, with people selling their collections. On the next floor, you can find temporary goods from currently running and popular anime. This time it was Eurocamp among others. The store has the most impressive Monster Hunter assortment, along with more gaming merchandise with Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon. The third and fourth floors sell everything related to model kits and action figures. If you collect Nendoroids, this is a great place to buy faces separately. And the fifth floor has a large selection of female scale figures. The next store is just down the corner. You can't visit Japan without visiting the discount store Don Quijote. Just outside the store you can find a stall filled with discounted figures. These are the figures that are currently being phased out of crane machines to make room for new releases. It's one of the cheapest places in Akihabara, so be sure to take a look. The next store is just 2 blocks further down the street. Surugaya is a well-known chain store found throughout Japan. They also have multiple locations in Akihabara, with each its own specialty. This store features many figures, model kits and anime goods. They are all second-hand items but are in great condition and all for a reasonable price. You can find figures such as One Piece, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, Toho Project, Data Life, and the Fate series. You can buy complete gashapon sets here for a fair price. Lastly, there are action figures like Gundam, superheroes like Ultraman, and toys from Pretty Cure. For the next store, we cross the street and walk through the back streets. This is another Surugaya, but it is the main store and has a total of 8 floors. Each floor is completely stocked with goods in amazing condition. Minifigures, scale figures, and price figures. They have everything you're looking for. Within the price figures, you can find Sailor Moon, My Hero Academia, and Spy Family. You can get brand new toys, but also second-hand and vintage. There are action figures from Gundam and Nandoroids, a section for gaming figures, The World Ends With You, Monster Hunter, Dragon Quest, Sakuna, and Legend of Mana. Also figures from gacha games like Girls Frontline and Arknights. The upper floors are completely dedicated to female figures from Fate series and Hatsune Miku. Down the street on the corner we can find another huge complex. Mandarake is one of the most famous stores in Japan for otaku culture. This complex offers 8 floors full with memorabilia, collectibles, vintage, manga, figures, and model kits. The second floor contains nostalgic collectibles from Magical Girl anime and ball-jointed dolls. The third, fourth, and fifth floor are completely stocked with manga, light novels, and art books. They are all in Japanese, but it's worth buying just for the artwork alone. On the sixth floor, you can find CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays. The seventh floor is like a museum, and you can find items related to movies and series, along with model kits. The 8th floor contains anime figures. Although the Mandarake is known to be very expensive, it's worth visiting once just for nostalgia alone. Further down south, across the street, you can see the Akiba Culture Zone building. In this complex we find another huge anime figure store, the Lashinbang. The store is specialized in second-hand products, but most of their assortment still comes with an unopened sticker. There are merchandise, price figures, and scale figures everywhere. Figures from shonen anime like My Hero Academia, Spy Family, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Chainsaw Man, Naruto, Tokyo Revengers, Demon Slayer, and Undead Unluck. On the second floor we can find figures from game series like Final Fantasy, Tales, and Atelier. Here is more Toho Project and also Azur Lane. Scale figures are more expensive, but they are generally more detailed. There are also plenty of price figures featuring female characters from different series: Hatsune Miku, Re:Zero, One Punch Man, and Spy Classroom. And there are plenty of bunny girls available. These figures in plastic bags are discounted because they are missing their box. This store also has model kits, Gundam, Megami Device, and Frame Arms Girls. Action figures like Nandoroids can be found here as well. But I think the store is mostly visited for its collection of merchandise, like acrylics, wall scrolls, buttons, cards, keychains, and plushies. If you're looking for anime, music, or DVDs, there is a lot to choose from. Maybe I will pick up this My Hero Academia movie. For the last store, we will turn around the corner. It's very hard to miss this flashy store along the main street. Mulan sells second-hand figures, mostly prize figures but also lottery figures. There are many shonen series like Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, Chainsaw Man, Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, Spy Family, and Naruto. The boxes with the big letters are the lottery figures. You can also find Hatsune Miku, scale figures and merchandise. Are you ready for something sweet? Right back at where we started, we can find Hokkaido ice cream. Hokkaido milk is known for its rich, creamy flavor. There are many unique flavors available, like hojicha and black sesame, along with seasonal and limited flavors like salty sakura. Even the way they present the scoop is unique. I personally recommend the super matcha. As special mention, the Square Enix Cafe used to be located in Akihabara Station. The cafe served food themed around the Square Enix games like Dragon Quest. It was so popular that a reservation was required for the restaurant. Not only was it a cafe, but there was also a Square Enix store attached, with loads of collectibles from their franchises. At the time, there was a lot of merchandise from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. During this promotion, you could participate in a lottery, with these amazing Tifa and Cloud figures as the main prizes. Other items in the store featured Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, Octopath Traveler, Star Ocean, the Mana series, and Final Fantasy XIV. You could also get the soundtracks and art books. There was even a limited Square Enix Cafe penny press machine from Dragon Quest. For 200 yen you could get a penny that was unique to this location. Unfortunately, 9 years after opening, the cafe closed down in 2025. The exact reason was never officially stated, but it was likely due to the new Square Enix garden in Shibuya. The Dragon Quest buns with either custard or minced meat will surely be missed. Whether you're into anime or not, Akihabara is a must-see location in Tokyo. You will get a real sense of how important otaku culture is and how it is integrated into daily life in Japan. Akihabara has countless stores to visit, which can feel overwhelming. So I hope this guide helped you out, and more Japan guides will be coming in the future. Thank you for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye!